When you think about it, every single one of you, like what if you were like, I don't know what my purpose is, I can tell you this, the overarching purpose is to serve humanity. In what capacity? I don't know. Like someone who's a chef might be like, I want to serve humanity by making the most exquisite meals that tantalize your palate and just make you want to come back for more, right? A musician might be like, my life's purpose is to entertain. A comedian might say, my life's purpose is to make people laugh. An actor might say, my life's purpose is to get people to think and ponder and be a part of this movie, right? As they're watching it and experiencing it. Before we even attack that, I want to really talk to you about the meaning of life. Because I used to think like, what is the meaning of life? And that's too much of a big question to ask. Like, I don't know the meaning of life. And as I started to research for this episode, I realized like there's fucking scientists out there. There's religious leaders out there that are like, no one knows the meaning of life. Jordan Peterson's like, no one knows the meaning of life. And what I realized is I kept hearing no one knows the meaning of life because a question well phrased is half answered. That question is a poor question. What is the meaning of life? The question should be, what is the meaning of my life? And once you can do that, you will figure out the meaning of your life. Now, of course, Ed in here needs to find the meaning of his life. I'm going to find the meaning of my life, and Andrew's going to find his, and Leighton's going to find his, and Lauren's going to find hers. Like, we all need to focus on the meaning of our life. And collectively, if we focus on finding the meaning of our life, then as a whole unit, as a collective consciousness, we know what the meaning of life is, which is self-mastery, right? What is this show all about? Money, meaning, and self-mastery. Self-mastery is your first and highest purpose. Self-mastery is your first and highest source of meaning because you did not come with an owner's manual. Therefore, you don't know how to manage your thoughts and feelings and emotions. You don't know exactly what those thoughts and feelings and emotions get you to do in terms of reaction or responding to things or how you communicate and deal with people. And so oftentimes we end up making really bad decisions, impulsive decisions, selfish decisions, greedy decisions, decisions that end up hurting others because maybe we've experienced some kind of trauma. We've experienced some kind of adversity. We've experienced some kind of abuse in our life that's led us to stay guarded and protected, where now you're in a relationship, but you won't even let the other person in to that relationship. You won't let them close enough to your heart for them to feel like they can give you the love and the connection, and you're always keeping people at arm's length. Like all those things you have to heal through. The art of healing through your shit is the meaning of life. That is the primary meaning of life. Hey guys, quick interruption to the Bedros Keuilian show. I want to remind you about the Keuilian Wellness Shot. I created the Keuilian Wellness Shot because I wanted a product that was going to help you boost your immune system and fight off inflammation in your gut, in your joints, in your body, so that you are healthy, you don't get sick, and you live an awesome life. Keuilian Wellness Shots have these 9 ingredients that are going to absolutely help fight off inflammation and boost your immune system. Vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, ginger, turmeric, echinacea, B12, cayenne pepper, and black pepper. And every single packet is checked for heavy metals because our ingredients are top quality and we use nothing but top quality because we cut no corners. So you can use my name, Bedros, at Keuilian.com and get 50% off your Keuilian Tribe subscription. You not only get 50% off your first order, you also get free shipping. You get a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee so that if you don't like the product for some reason, which we have yet to meet anyone who don't like the product, we will give you your money back, no questions asked, and we will shake hands and part ways as friends. And of course, $1 of every order goes to Shriners Children's Hospital, which is a hospital system that I've been helping and supporting for over 12 years. They provide medical procedures, medical services, surgeries to children whose families can't afford these procedures. So go to Keuilian.com, use code word Bedros, join the Keuilian Tribe. You get 50% off your first order and then 20% off your recurring monthly orders after that. Back to the show. So what do we do to start finding purpose in our life? Since we know the overarching version of purpose is to serve humanity, now we just have to go in what capacity, right? Well, there's one thing that's stopping you from actually finding your purpose. And the thing that's stopping you right now that's finding your purpose is overstimulation through technology. And I'm not just talking about this, the iPhone or the Android that you got. I'm not talking about social media by itself. I'm talking about television, binge watching TV. I'm talking about video games. I'm talking about all the notifications from your social media. I'm talking about texting groups of people at a time. We have gotten so externalized that we have stopped going internal to see what it is that self is looking for. I know I've talked to you guys about this, that the human body, like my body is just a vehicle, it's a vessel. Consciousness is what is driving this body, self. And I'm able to disconnect from everything, all forms of technology, and observe myself and go, what does self want? What does self need? What is self after? What satisfies self? What gives self more energy? What takes energy away from self? And that's the problem, man. See, you're like a receiver, and there's always a frequency coming to you. But when there's so much outside noise, you are unable to get and receive that frequency from source, from your creator. Your creator lives within you, right? Source lives within you. And so I realized my highest priority is to make money and make it in a way where I'm serving humanity. Having a sense of meaning and purpose is mandatory if you want to have a life that's not underpinned with anxiety, depression, and overwhelm. Again, you are so connected to the outside technology, then you're externalizing, that looks good, maybe I need to do that. That looks good, maybe I need to do that. Maybe I need to do drop shipping. Maybe I need to run ads on social media. Maybe I need to create a YouTube channel. You don't know what it is that you want to do because everything that everyone else is doing looks good to you because you are externalizing. There's so much sensory overload for you, my friend. If you just shut it all down and you go internal, guess what happens? That's called internalizing. You start talking to self, the higher self. So how does that happen? Well, you literally see people that have like yoga retreats where it's like, hey, there's going to be a 3, 4, 5-day silent yoga retreat. You hear about people that just decided that poof, I'm going to disappear and go on a 3-month hike through Alaska. And they are disconnected from all technology. They go on a 3-month hike through Alaska, disconnected from all externalized sources of knowledge, information, overload. And what do? They find themselves. Have you heard that term? Man, I went and did this yoga retreat for 3 days straight, just a silent yoga retreat, and I found myself. I believe this is why when you are in an area, let's say you go camping or hiking, and there is no cellular connection, there is no signal to your phone, it's why you come back more rested, more relaxed, and more connected to yourself. You found yourself. I believe this is also why when you take a shower, because you don't want to bring your phone into the shower with you, one of the few places that you are alone without technology pinging you, you have more creative thought. You have more introspection. You begin to go internalize for those 10 or 15 minutes that you are in the shower. It's not by surprise, I don't think. The meaning of your life is to find your life's task. Just replace the word task with purpose. Because when you do, again, it's some level of serving humanity. How and in what capacity, what industry, what part of humanity, you need to figure out. That is the search that you need to go on. That is the journey, the hero's journey that you need to go on. That is the introspection that you need to do. That is the disconnection from technology that you must do so that you can go and find yourself. Because even though you're with yourself all day long, you are disconnected from self. Does that make sense? So guys, what is the answer here? The answer is to actively create time and space to disconnect from all sources of technology. Because that is the one thing that's happened in the last 20 years. Technology has accelerated at such a high level and at such a mass amount that we no longer have time to ourselves. It's nuts that you are with yourself, but you are disconnected from self. So you must be an active participant in connecting with self. And the only way that happens is you must actively and deliberately figure out how to turn off all of the technology, because we also know that any kind of movement, riding a bike, swimming, hiking, jogging, walking, exercising, anything, any movement is repetitive, creates bilateral stimulation. So now if you don't have any external stimulation, you've turned that off, and then you're out in nature to get introspective and figure out what it is you're here to do. That is where you're going to have the highest level of clarity. The challenge is, are you so addicted to your device that the moment your eyes open, you reach for your device before you even get out of bed and you start scrolling through social media, feeling like you're missing out on life, feeling like everyone else's highlight reel is a better life than yours, starting to feel bored, irritated, and agitated, therefore leaning closer to hopelessness and looking for an immediate bump in dopamine through pornography, through video games, through eating high sugary foods, through a vape pen, through weed. Think of all the different ways that you could get immediate dopamine instead of going out and doing something for yourself first to heal, to develop, to grow, to transcend to the 2.0, and then second, serving humanity in some capacity. The moment you go from selfish to selfless is when you start healing and you start feeling like there's hope. But it's much easier to reach over for that device and start scrolling, screen sucking, and getting caught up in the bullshit fake dopamine hits that do nothing for your life but make you hopeless. And year after year goes by, and what you end up feeling is regret, and you end up getting even more addicted to this life of peasantry. Let's be honest, to this life of being average, to this life of mediocrity. You're part of the sea of mediocrity, and you feel defeated, anxious, and depressed. And so therefore the cycle continues. And so I'm asking you to turn off your phone. Get after it with your workout. Get some sun. Get movement. Go out and serve humanity in some capacity. Don't overthink it. Just serve humanity in some capacity. So guys, now you know the plan. Now you know the purpose of life. The purpose of your life is to heal, transcend, and then serve others. The meaning of life, we don't care about. The meaning of your life, we do care about. And that is what you are meant to do here.